Hi, I'm Jodi Campbell, Wellness Manager with People's RX, Austin's Wellness Headquarters. So today I'm going to tell a little bit about my story and my journey through hormone health and kind of why that is what I've really put my passion and focus into. So it starts all the way back when I was 16 years old. I got on hormonal birth control like many of us do, and pretty much was on that for about 17 years continuously until I was in my early 30s. I decided I want to come off of hormonal birth control. I was really looking to live more holistically, naturally, get more in tune with my body, and that is when a slew of issues started happening. I was irritable, I was having back-to-back periods, I wasn't feeling good in my body, and I realized there's no way 50% of the population that this is a normal occurrence. I went to my doctors just wanted to put me back on birth control, and that's really what kind of spurred me to dive into how can I do this naturally? There has to be a way that I can manage this in a more holistic manner. And I did. I discovered what my body needed. I tend to be estrogen dominant. That is why I was having a lot of heavy periods, back-to-back periods, just really having all of the bad PMS symptoms. I mean, the bloating, the crankiness, I mean, it was debilitating at certain times. So I really, like I said, did a deep dive into women's hormones and realized we don't really get taught most of this information. We get to know about the general reproductive system, why we have periods, things like that, but we didn't really go through the entire cycle. Our menstrual cycle is not just your period, it is the entire 25 to 32 day cycle throughout the month. So I really started to look into what is that? What is that for me? What is my cycle length? When am I feeling my best? When am I not feeling my best? What supplementations can I take? And so I tend to be estrogen dominant, so that's what got me looking into supplements like DIM and calcium D-glucarate and really, really helping my liver out, and just kind of really doing a really holistic lifestyle change too. Most of the symptoms that I had were really spurred by stress in my body. So I learned how to manage my stress. I learned how to eat for my cycle, eat for my body. I learned how to work out based on my cycle. It's really about learning how to live your life smarter, not harder. Especially as women get older, our bodies are changing, our hormones are changing. So we really have to take a look, like a deep dive into our bio-individuality. Everyone's body is different. Everyone responds differently to different things. So I took a deep dive. I found out what supplements worked for me. I found out what lifestyle changes worked for me. And now I live very healthy, holistically, and cyclically. There are definitely supplements that you can take, whether you have PCOS, estrogen dominance, amenorrhea, where you're not having a period or cycle at all, and then we get into perimenopause and menopause. These are all just different stages and different things that are happening in our life individually, and there are ways that we can help to support those, whether it be through supplementation, lifestyle changes, stress management, managing our sleep, eating properly, really supporting our liver, since that's where most of our hormones have to come out of our body, is through the liver. So just really looking at the body as a whole instead of just focusing on those hormones specifically. So I can do it, you can do it. If you need any help or you're interested in learning more about your cycle, please reach out to me, Jodi Campbell. I manage our North Lamar location. So please come down, ask us any questions, and let me help you on your hormone journey.